Let's let's start off a little something like this. Hold on just a second. Okay, you probably caught some words from a protest. Hold on, I'll probably go back some so you can listen. This is at the 27 mark. Let me go back a little bit so you can hear some of the people speaking.
Make the walk can make it to the park as well and meet us there. We're going to gather at the end of the park here and proceed past the recreation center. Thank you, everybody. There's the banners. Maria, get in now with one stand.
I'm going to go forward just a little bit more.
Into the atmosphere and let them know we ain't going nowhere.
Go up a little bit more. She's still speaking. Let me see if I can get the other lady. There she is.
And faith leaders, environmentalists, indigenous activists, all sorts of people here who have been trying to protect and defend the forest for years now against a police training facility and a movie and sound studio here in the forest that are trying to be built. So the rally just happened. A bunch of speakers spoke. There might be like over 300 people now. People keep coming to Gresham Park. There's going to be a march to Entrenchment Creek Park, also known as Vilani People's Park, happening in a few minutes. There's hundreds of people here.
Okay. And I played all that so you can get a good grip of a protest. All right. And this was a protest in Georgia. And I did a video about how you can compare the people there in the forest that are defending against or protesting against Cop City as being like the people or the blue beings in the movie Avatar. But what I also want to do is go ahead and read this little part of the story about what ultimately happened in Georgia, because ultimately I just want you to get a grip or get a good feel of the type of protest that it is. This is your very common leftist, I guess you could say, protest. Now, there may be Marxists there, and Marxists don't believe that police should exist. That's what people are pointing out whenever they point out to Marxists that police shouldn't exist at all. So I'm going to read this article about the cop getting shot, and this is the part that's funny, that none of this made it to the news media, about the police who basically got shot, but it was friendly fire. None of this is making it to the news media. What itty bitty little pieces make it to the news media end up being talked about within this linguistic, political language that they've brainwashed the public into talking about, are always, wording everything about woke, conservative, Trump supporter, Joe Biden's laptop, or who was it? Hunter Biden's laptop, Benghazi, just trigger words, keywords, shit like that. But anyways, hold on, let me get this article. It says a Georgia state trooper shot and killed a protester last month. Remember, they killed the guy in Atlanta, the white, it's like a Hispanic dude, going on demonstration to stop the construction of a police training facility in a local forest. During the joint raid by local and state law enforcement, a state trooper was also reportedly shot in the groin. It says right here, because it's got a big quote, but I'm going to go ahead and read down. Police quickly established a narrative that took hold in the media. As police advanced to clear the protest camp on the grounds of the planned facility, which demonstrators dubbed quote-unquote Cop City, the trooper was fired upon and hit. In response, the police said officers shot and killed 26-year-old Manuel Terran, a protester who went by the name of Tortuguita. An independent autopsy released Friday showed Terran was shot at least 13 times. 13 times, man. Police said forensics shows that the round that injured the officer matched the gun found nearby, which Terran had bought. Documentary evidence of the killing was scant. State troopers who are directly involved in the killing don't wear body cameras in general, and while Atlanta police, whose officers were nearby, do, the department said in an initial statement on January 20th that no footage would be released from the operation, pending an ongoing investigation. On Wednesday night, however, the department reversed course and released body camera video from just after the incident. The footage appears to show the officer asking whether the state trooper who had been shot was wounded by one of his own. "You fucked your own officer up," one Atlanta Police Department officer is heard saying in the footage released Wednesday. He later walks up to two other officers and asks, "They shot their own man." After publication of this story, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, the statewide law enforcement agency that was involved in the raid and is administering a joint investigation into the shooting, referred The Intercept to a statement on the remarks by the officers in those videos. At least one statement exists where an officer speculates that the trooper was shot by another officer in crossfire. The statement says, "Speculation is not evidence. Our investigation does not support that statement." And I'm going to go ahead and stop reading there. Basically, you say this guy, as you can see, this dude was shot 13 times. Look, they meant to send a message. You don't hit somebody 13 times. I mean, okay, he had a gun, so maybe he was surrounded. And you could have as little as 3 officers shooting. If each one fires 4 bullets, like if they think that somebody's going to shoot, you could just have 3 officers who fire 4 bullets apiece, and that's 12. If one fires 5, then that'll be, and that can happen. But if he was hit 13 times, then I would say that he was hit on purpose. And they meant to take him out. And what happened was that they shot one of their own. Now, this officer didn't die, but he got hit, But they made it out to the news media, and it still lingers around, just like, it's kind of like the Kyle Rittenhouse situation, where he killed 2 white people. But so many people perceived that he was being chased by some black men, and that he's the heroic white teen that defended himself from the orcs who were in pursuit of him, trying to eat his flesh, But I just wanted to update you and give you some, the total story and the total clarity, because this is actually a constitutional amendment that I'm engaging in. This is freedom of press. It's gathering the whole story, because the only thing that's going to ultimately eke its way out to the news media is, our guys in blue take out these woke tards or these woke people, you know, because they were trying to conceal Hunter Biden's laptop on the liberal left and yada, yada, yada. And, you know, some old crazy junk. But like I said, I disagree with the Marxist element. I do believe that police are needed. They just need to do their jobs correctly. And as of right now, our police in this country are just the enforcement arm of a corrupt government. That's what I believe. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video. I'll try to link you to the article in the description box or the comment section. I'm out.